So a product manager is essentially responsible for a feature or a product in general. By product, anything tangible that you use can be called a product. So a product can be an app that you use on your smartphone. A product can be the laptop that you're using right now to join this call. A product can be even a spoon or a fork. So largely this talk will be about technical product management, because I am a technical product manager, so I can only tell you about that. So what we largely do is that we build services that use technology to solve a problem for the customer. Now, what a product manager does is that product manager is responsible for the end-to-end execution of a product, right from identifying why a product is needed in the first place, identifying what the problems are, how success will look like, and then defining what the solutions could be, then looking into how the solution, there can be like 100 solutions to a problem. You find out what's the easiest one to do, which can have the maximum impact. Then once you have identified that, you go into the execution phase. Contrary to popular belief, execution is the easiest part that a product manager does. And once a product is executed, then the hard part becomes like how you measure your success. And once you identify whether your solution is successful or not, and it is very, very likely that you might end up building something which doesn't do anything, which is perfectly fine. But the more important part is, what did you learn out of building the whole process? And once you identified what is wrong, what is right, then you go on iterating the solution till you come across what you initially envisioned it to be. So if I have to rephrase it for the very, very layman that didn't understand anything that I said. So when you watch a movie, initially there's a casting in which they talk about the protagonist, the hero, heroine, the musician, the cinematographer, the choreographer, everybody. And the last page comes about the director. There's a last section which shows just the director's name. What does a director do in a movie? He doesn't write, he doesn't act, he doesn't produce sound, he doesn't handle the camera. What does a director do in a movie? He just ensures that everything works as he had envisioned it to work. So that can be a very good analogy regarding as to what a product manager does. He takes an idea and makes a product out of it. Similarly, a director takes an idea about a story and makes a movie out of it. So that's a very common analogy that you can find. But product management is a very broad field in general. There are nitty-gritties that change from one industry to the next. But in general, it's mostly about problem discovery, solution discovery, execution, and then measurement of how the solution performed. So that's more or less what product management is.